And a happy high noon to you, Corvallis. This is 88.7 KBVR and KBVR TV Today, a first show ever for Quit Playing Games. I'm your host, DJ Heartbreaker, joining you as always. And joining me as always, Alexander. How's it going, buddy?
Oh, it's going well. You know, I can't match your good looks or your fashion sense here.
Man.
I just rolled in. I rolled in from Portland. I'm a little greasy, a little dirty, a little tired.
Hey, you know they say dirty is the new clean.
Well, it's true. That is true. Michael Phillips said that, and he's a wordsmith. So, I'm doing good. I wish I could get cleaned up like you. There's obviously the lady killer of the room, and then the scrub.
Gosh.
Look at this. I
Make me blush, please.
I could use some cover up here. Breaking out.
Hey, how do you feel about branching out to TV as well?
I just wish that I would have had time to get cleaned up because all these viewers, they've been listening. They were listeners, and now they're going to see me, and they're going to be like, oh, that's what he looks like? Oh, yeah.
I think I'd be impressed.
I'm greasy.
Well, taking the place as the Oreo filling in our cookie today is Emily Berkey, DJ Deja.
Gosh.
How are you today?
I'm doing really well.
Terrific. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us.
D9.
This girl's got like 800 Twitter followers, and so.
Oh man! Also has written for The Source. That's huge.
Yeah, you look
also,
at that little celebrity here.
Also the host of Sunday Night Slow Jams, 10 p.m. to midnight on Sunday.
Yes.
It's a great mood setter if you're getting down and frisky. Some Sunday night sex. It's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic.
Exactly why I do the show.
I would love to flick on the radio and partake in that, but usually
You should
strike
flick
out
it
on Sunday. And a first time on the show, Leslie Smiles Miles. How are you doing today?
I'm good, thank you.
That's your name. Okay, I just knew you as
Smiles.
Smiles, and I was
you really didn't know my first name?
No.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, your parents must have been hippies.
Smiles. Middle name Sunshine. Oh, God.
And joining us once again from last week as well, Ashley Smashley, the Dashley Donahue. How you doing?
I'm good. Feels good to be back. Thanks for having me.
Great to have you. I like your it's a little spring color. I like the color of your shirt today. It's very nice.
Oh,
Is that
thank
mustard?
You. Thank you. I would say mustard or goldenrod. Yeah.
Goldenrod.
One of the
Oh,
two.
that's
One of
new.
the two. I was thinking like the Crayola 96 pack.
Nice.
Also, I do want to say, actually, well, I'll save it for Velvet Victories. Sorry.
Wow, getting ahead of yourself there, hotshot.
I did.
Hey, if you want to spill it right now,
Little
please
trigger
be my
happy there.
guest.
I'll save it.
All right. No one likes a preemie. Okay, so usually what we do with first-time guests on the show is we put them through a segment called Rapid Fire, or today we will call it En Fuego Rapido. So who wants to go? Do you want to go first, or do you want to? All right, great. So how this is going to work is I'm just going to ask you a series of questions, one or the other. You just have to pick it as fast as you can, okay? They're pretty easy, about 7 questions. I try to make it, I don't really know you super well, but I try to tailor it towards who I think you are. So,
Okay. Let's
Burks, are you single or taken?
see. Single.
Rough or gentle?
Gentle.
Nas or Jay-Z?
Ooh. Jay-Z.
White meat or dark meat?
White.
Would you rather spend a night with Ice Cube circa Boys in the Hood or Ice Cube circa Friday?
What about Ice Cube?
Friday.
What about Ice Cube circa XXX State of the Union?
No, my God. Friday?
Friday.
Good choice. Sweet or salty?
Salty.
A night with Charles Manson or a night with Adolf Hitler?
I am actually obsessed with Charles Manson.
Have you read Helter
Definitely
Skelter?
him. Have I what?
Read Helter Skelter?
No.
You should read it.
I've just done a million reports on him.
You should read Helter Skelter.
What's
Okay.
your favorite part about Charles Manson? Why do you like him so much?
I just think it's amazing that someone could totally brainwash people like that and not ever lift a finger. But
You just want to
have
be part of
been
those
in
crazy
jail.
sex parties at the Spawn Ranch.
How did you know?
It just says it all over your face.
Yeah, I know.
Terrific. Smiles, you think you're ready for this?
No, but let's just go for it.
All right. Single or taken?
Single.
Are you a giver or you're a receiver?
I'm a giver.
Okay. Would you rather sleep with Batman or Superman?
Ooh, Batman.
In the sheets or on top of the sheets?
Smiles.
On top of the sheets.
Wait, would
was
you
my
rather
Bruce
sleep with
Wayne.
Batman as George Clooney or...
Christian Bale.
Well, that's actually good, yeah.
No, this is rough. I don't really like Christian Bale, but I like the movie better.
See,
see-
but you find George Clooney more sexually
Yes.
appealing.
See, what do I do with that?
Well,
Where do I go from
I'll tell you
here?
what you do. You got to go with the old Who's the original Batman? What was his name?
Adam West.
Adam West. Yeah, just go with Adam West. Classic 60s.
He's senile now, man.
Well, I
gonna
mean,
go
back in the day.
I'm gonna have to go with George Clooney.
Look at this guy, huh?
Good choice.
Okay.
He's a good-looking man.
He's probably like
The
balding.
Silver Fox.
Look at that. Look at that square jawline.
Ooh,
That's what every guy wants. That's what I've been trying to go for.
All right, sorry. Back to the rap.
All right, last question. What do you think is worse, having a dude that's a clinger or having a dude that has really bad BO?
Okay, see, this is the thing.
She's got experience.
This is
Here we
the
go,
thing.
here we go.
I seem to somehow draw clingy people to me, and I don't know what the deal
True.
is.
She struggles with that.
I do. And
Static
so,
electricity.
Klingon magnet.
yeah, it's weird, but I really hate BO.
Oh,
I
okay.
really hate BO. I'd have to say that I would pick the BO over a clinger.
I was OK Cupid trolling last night when I
Oh.
got back from Bombs Away about 2 a.m.
Loser.
You should. As you should.
Oh, it's so much better. It's like a
As you
dating.
should.
It's like
Yeah.
It's like Facebook.
Is it kind of like before you go to porn, you get warmed up with OkCupid?
Oh, exactly, dude.
Okay.
Because these are real life people. It's like
Real
sex.
life.
It's like Facebook's. It's like sex for Facebook, like pretty much.
Wait,
So,
that's not what Facebook's for?
what
it could be.
Snapchat's for.
It could be.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't even get me started on that. But
I don't have Snapchat.
there's this one girl from Eugene that said that the most private thing she's willing to admit is she doesn't like her boyfriends to wear deodorant and she loves the smell of BO.
Who would be
Oh.
from Eugene?
So,
Yeah, right?
Oh,
That's
so-
classic
I love
Eugene.
Just
Yeah.
lives in Eugene right now.
Well,
I
she's
thought that
definitely
was-
assimilated to the lifestyle.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, how do you guys feel about relationships in college? I was talking with a friend of mine at Brew Station last night, and she's kind of going through some tough times with her boyfriend. And we kind of got to talking, and I wanted to kind of bring up, what do you guys think is like, are relationships even good in college?
I personally think that, for me anyway, I'm just at a point in my life where I want to concentrate on me. You know, like the college years are the time to be selfish and do what you want to do. I mean, I can't really knock relationships because, you know, a lot of people are happy, but I was in a semi-relationship my freshman and sophomore year of college, and I enjoy the single life much more. I will
Sure.
say that, definitely.
Yeah, actually, I had a quote from Thomas, who is one of the hosts on Rusty Trombone Show tonight.
DJ Snack Daddy?
DJ Snack
Snack
Daddy.
Daddy.
He said having a relationship freshman year will ruin your life completely. Did you experience that?
I went through a tough time.
Is your life ruined?
It is not. It is not. Because I had great support to help me through like the breakup, whatever. But yeah, no, certainly not. I'm better off.
Kyle, didn't you have weren't you in a relationship freshman year?
Yeah, for the first couple months. That's actually the only relationship I've ever had in college. Is freshman year. As a girlfriend that I had in high school. We both went to Oregon State and kept it going. And then it was a pretty rough breakup. But yeah, I agree with you 100%. I think college is really a time to find yourself. And it's a time to date. I don't think it's a time to be with somebody. You know, you date and you kind of get to see where you, like, the type of things you look for in a partner and stuff like that. What are your feelings on that?
Me?
Yeah.
It's like a weird time because we're all from different areas, but we're congregated in this one small town. And then after these 4, 5, however many years it takes you, we're all going to split up again. You know, like I want to go to a bigger city besides Portland. And,
You might meet a
know,
small
just-
town country boy.
No.
He doesn't. He wants to go.
No.
Certainly not.
I won't.
Absolutely.
Wait, Emily, where are you from? Based on your Twitter, I assume you're from the South.
I actually lived in Louisiana for a couple months.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
But based on my Twitter.
I don't know. Sometimes you just tweet stuff like, "Oh man, a chicken po' boy sounds good right now,"
Yeah.
or something like that. I'm
Shrimp
just
po' boy.
like,
Jambalaya.
yeah,
Yeah.
I just was curious.
I wish I was from the South.
What about you, Alexander? You have had a few quasi-relationships since we've been friends.
I wouldn't go that far, but I've never had an actual girlfriend in college. I haven't had an actual girlfriend since high school. So I guess I can't really be an expert on the subject, but I think totally it just depends on the situation, the person, et cetera, because I'm not saying like, oh yeah, like everybody should get in a relationship in college. Or like, no, that's the worst thing ever. You got to just go out and live your life. It's just like totally depends on the situation. So I guess I can say there's been times where I've been like, oh, no way, I don't want a relationship. And then there's times where I'm like, yeah, I'd be into that.
Sure.
So,
sure.
yeah.
Do you think that if you have a relationship when you're a senior, you...
And by relationship, you mean like serious girlfriend? 'Cause,
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, like committed. Definitely
Yeah.
committed. Do you
Yeah.
think that you're taking a large chance at risking some of your happiness or their happiness if you stay together after college?
it depends if you're really happy with that person. I think if you're really happy with the other person, then you should just do it. You shouldn't worry about like, it's kind of like the Beavers football team right now. Everyone's saying, you know, Cody Vaz or Sean Mannion. Well, Sean Mannion's the future, but we're winning now with Vaz, and you got to say, we got a shot at the Rose Bowl. you got to go for it. If you're in a relationship with someone, you like them, just go for it. Don't worry about the future. Worry about the now. You can't say, oh, I don't know where I'm going to be in 2 years. I don't want to be tied down. If in 2 years you want to cut the strings and fly away, little birdie. You know, like a hot air balloon soaring. I don't know. I think you have to worry about the now and not think too much about the future and worry about being tied down.
Which is a perfect segue. If you want to tune in and listen to Alex's expert analysis on Beaver sports, NBA, his favorite cities to live, the sandwiches he makes, tune in to Against the Spread Sports Talk Show 2 to 4 today.
Thanks, Kyle.
No problem.
Shout out.
Used to intern on the show. He had to cut me loose. It was pretty sad.
It wasn't. It was a really ugly breakup.
It was bad.
Just
I'm
dirty.
even surprised I'm sitting this close to you right now. So, I went on a date a couple days ago, and it got me to thinking, is it appropriate to make extreme sexual advances after a first date if it's going well?
Extreme?
Yeah,
What is
wow.
that? Extreme sexual advances.
Well, there's subtle cues, and there's like
You mean you just like
pussyfoot around it.
you're walking her home from the date and you just grab her breast? Like, is that how
yeah, or the rear.
That's assault, brother.
A little. That's a little.
yeah.
That's aggressive.
Well, what
like rapey aggressive.
It's not very suave.
No.
Just the,
Well, I guess
Or like
even
the latch on.
Yeah.
I often use the line "want to make out," and there's a
isn't that equally as unsuave?
No,
It's
that's
not as
just funny.
not as a breast.
it's a
grab.
40% success rate.
Totally.
What's the ratio?
2 out of 5.
Oh, it's a good. That's.
Well, I simplified the fraction. If you want.
Oh, Crawford.
What I mean, would any of you guys have sex after a first date, after your first time meeting somebody?
No.
Yeah,
I think we.
probably.
I
Or
have.
is there like a magic number, like 3 to 5 dates? Is it?
It depends on
I
the
think,
person,
yeah,
too.
I think it's really about like the individual and the person that you're like on the date with.
2 dates, 1 dinner, 1 coffee, and then we're boning.
And you have to vocalize, too.
Okay. I mean, so how do you properly vocalize then? I mean,
Well, okay, like you said, or like Crawford said, I guess, I've had somebody say, want to make out to me before.
okay.
What'd you say?
It was probably Alex, wasn't it?
No, actually, no, it wasn't Crawford, but, yeah, I definitely made out with the guy, so...
Is it nicer to ask or nicer to go for it?
I would say it's definitely more suave to go for it, but either way, it's going down, so...
I think the question "want to make out" is so hilarious. I would probably go for it.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I can't tell you the last
Right?
time
It's
I
like,
heard that.
all
So I'd be
right.
like,
Respect.
Might as well, you know, like.
But I like it when a guy's a little more forward, so maybe that's just me.
They often say that comedy and laughter is an aphrodisiac, so you might be onto something there.
No, it's
Alexander.
40% success rate.
Okay.
I'll take that.
I like that.
It's better than my other pickup lines.
Okay, going back to relationships for a little bit. We have a friend of ours who lives with us. I will keep him anonymous just for his own protection.
do
but,
I have to?
No, you don't.
Okay.
He is what we like to call a nester, and I want to. Yeah, I wish we had the sound bites for that one. Do you guys know what a nester is? First off,
No, please explain.
a nester, in my opinion, maybe if you guys have a different definition, you can please chime in. But a nester is somebody who cannot stand not being in a relationship, who has
yeah.
to
I do have
constantly
friends like
be
that.
with somebody. In my sense, huge insecurity issue. But I want to get your guys' take on nesters and the act of nesting.
Well, go on, take it away.
Okay, thanks. Well, I think it's unfortunate when people feel as though they have to constantly be in a relationship because you should just be okay with being yourself because at the end of the day, you only have yourself,
Right,
you know?
right.
So,
You and that sexy looking mofo in the mirror. What do you think, Smiles?
exactly.
Well, I've definitely had a lot of friends that are nesters, if you would say, and
Sure.
I personally find it just super annoying
Okay.
because whenever they break up, it's like they're so shocked, and it's like you just had a boyfriend. I don't even know, like maybe 2 months ago, like a different one. It's like, why are you shocked? Why are you surprised?
I think maybe, well,
It's annoying to comfort them.
this
I
is
would
like kind of
say.
a sweeping generalization, but like maybe oftentimes nesters are just willing to settle, willing to settle just
That's
because they
also a
really
good
want to
point.
be in a relationship. And whereas I think it's important to just never settle because, you just can't be satisfied unless you're truly satisfied. I don't know. I don't know what I was trying to get at there, but you just should never settle. So I think nesters might be a little bit quick to just be like, oh, I want to be in a relationship. This girl's all right. She's hot.
Can't
We
that
had
quickly
sex.
go to the opposite extreme and someone who is not settling or trying to find this certain special someone, knight in shining armor, what have you, that they keep blocking themselves off from cool people that they meet? Not even giving them a shot?
Maybe that could honestly be the case. Maybe they're being too picky. But I think it's just important just to never settle. But you make a good point there, Kyle. Perhaps I'm blocking myself off.
I think that I do that quite frequently. Not that I'm batting girls away with the ugly stick, or not the ugly stick, but you get what I'm saying.
They're trying to, yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta push them away.
Clawing down my toucan shirts, and I don't know. I think that maybe I'm in that extreme, that I've been, trying to wait for this absolutely beautiful, talented.
She's out there, heartbreaker.
Yeah, somewhere.
She's out there.
Somewhere.
She's out there, but never settle, man.
No. Deja, what you got to say about nesting?
I just think it's really unhealthy for someone to get their self-worth through someone else, whether it's a friend, relationship, or whatever. And I think that seems like what nesters are doing, depending on someone else. And that is super annoying. No wonder they always break up and have to get a new one, because they're like clingers, like you're talking about.
Nesters are clingers.
I feel like deep down inside,
clingers.
nesters and clingers are like a Venn diagram. There's you got your clingers and you got your nesters, but a lot of times they're running with the same pack. But I think a lot of times nesters are just kind of afraid of being alone. I think that's the reason why a lot of people settle and just end. People get in relationships a lot, not because they really like the person, or maybe they do like the person, but they're really just I just don't want to be alone, so I guess I'll be with this person. Better than not being with them. It's not the way you should go with it. And when we get Benny on the show, he's actually coming into Corvallis tonight.
Terrific.
When we do get him on the show one of these days, he'll launch into a whole rant about why he'll be content to never get married because he's not afraid to be alone, because he's not going to settle for blah, blah, blah.
He'll be your first friend to get married.
You think?
Yeah.
I don't know about this guy.
Yeah, I don't know either. I don't know Benny as well as you do, but
he's a solitary man.
He is, and he's very secure. He's very secure, and I think that's a sign of security.
Even if I tell him I like a girl, he's like, "Are you just afraid of being alone?" It's like, whoa, dude.
That's gnarly. That's gnarly.
Maybe I just like her. Gosh.
Okay.
Settle down.
So nesting, clinging, all that is terrible. So I have a friend. This is kind of a little tangential, but we're trying to cover all our bases here.
I think you made that up.
Tangential?
I don't think that's a word.
I'll go to the dictionary. I'll go to the dictionary.
I really don't think it's a word.
Tangent is a city.
Tangent's a word.
Yeah.
Outside.
And it's also a
Have you
mathematical
been to the
property.
saloon out there?
It is.
It's pretty
I got my
BA.
calculator for it.
Exactly. So I have this friend. He wrote in on Facebook, but I don't have my.
Excuse me. Tangential is a word.
Oh,
Up top.
rough. Sorry.
It's an adjective
Didn't mean to call you.
of relating to or moving
School
along in the
smiles.
direction of a tangent.
Yeah.
Nope, sorry. No, I was wrong. It's pronounced tangential.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. There's an I in there.
Classic.
Oh, no.
It's also pronounced tangential.
There's two pronunciate. The English language. What?
Gentlemen, we're splitting hairs here.
Sorry.
Yeah.
We're
Get
gonna
back
need
to
to
it.
back off tangential.
Okay.
now.
Sorry.
If you know how to properly pronounce it, or you want to go on a date tonight, call me.
Oh, that's
So my friend wrote in, and he's I'll just kind of paraphrase it. He's having we talked about last show, Benny friends, casual sex partners, trying not to get strings attached, but he says, man, we hook up pretty frequently when we're drinking, out and about, social lube, and when we come back, it's not hard.
social lube.
It's not hard. It's not hard for me to last long in the bedroom, because I think the common phrase is whiskey penis is usually what they call it.
Right, you are.
So he kept elaborating. He said, but man, sometimes the morning after, after we're done smelling each other's nasty breath, taking some shots of what is it, Act mouthwash.
I use Listerine.
Okay.
With
Excuse
the
me.
whitening.
Nice. That's not good for you. Breaks down your enamel.
Talk to the guy who's never had a cat.
Kyle Hart, DDS.
But he said, dude, I just can't seem to last longer.
He kind of looks like a dentist today.
Kinda, a little bit.
Sorry, dude. Sorry. Keep going.
Wide. Different kind of drill, if you know what I'm talking about.
Oh,
You slave.
oral surgery.
Who's ready to get oral?
Looks like this root canal is a little deeper than we imagined.
She's flossing, know what I'm saying? Okay. So basically, he wants to know mind tricks that he can use to last longer in the bedroom. He says, "Man, even if we use protection, which QPG does encourage protection,
Wrap it up.
wrap it up."
Trojan man. Or, I don't know if we like represent a
No,
brand.
we can't do
I'm
that.
Sorry,
We can't
I'm
do
sorry.
that.
Sheepskin.
Only the reusable condom that we're gonna.
That's
Organic.
We're gonna patent the reusable condom.
You playing footsie with me?
Trying to.
What's going on the table over there?
Nothing.
Playing pocket pool. All right, sorry, Kyle, dude.
Corner
I
pocket.
keep interrupting.
No,
you.
I just can we brainstorm for my friend here, Raphael, some tricks of the mind to last longer in the bedroom.
Maybe you could think about his name for a little bit. That might kill the mood.
Raphael.
Isn't that cool?
Raphael is
He,
cool.
well,
Ninja
he
Turtle
has
cool.
he has sex with this. Oh, you took the joke. I was gonna say he has sex with this beautiful woman, then he goes home and tells Donatello and Michelangelo
Yeah, isn't Raphael cool but rude?
and
Michelangelo is a party dude.
oh yeah.
Right, so-
Yeah. All we know is Donatello is the biggest wuss of them all. But what are some tricks? I guess. Oh, this is kind of hard because you guys aren't dudes. But.
Well, whenever I need life advice, there's a certain movie that I watch, and that would be Austin Powers,
Point Break?
International Man of Mystery.
Okay.
After Point Break, of course. After Point Break. And there's this particular scene in Austin Powers when Austin is trying not to become erect, and he simply
the
says,
Fembots.
"Margaret Thatcher, naked on a cold day."
Oh,
So
yeah.
perhaps,
Oh, yeah.
so perhaps just picturing Ms. Thatcher
Right. Okay.
in the
okay.
nude would,
Okay.
help him out a little bit.
That's really gross.
That is really disgusting.
Exactly.
My
Disturbing.
one of my colleagues told me to imagine Mark McGuire stealing second base, and I've tried that.
I'll admit it. That's my trick.
It works
I
for a
mean,
little bit.
he's-
It works for a little bit, but then I remember he's wearing an A's uniform, and I'm
Well,
like,
base-
oh yeah.
Baseball is so cliche. That's what, or sports is really what they say to last. The trick to prolonging the male ejaculate. But I really think this is kind of messed up psychologically. But think about her father.
Oh no.
Yowza.
I
I
have
Some
to say, I would
Freuds.
never
I do not
advise
condone that.
that. I would never advise that.
One side's better.
Like, back off. Shame on you.
I'm not gonna think
Wow,
about
resign-
her
resign.
father.
That's a new
one's
record.
Don't use this sign anymore. You're not gonna get it.
Okay, so let's scrap that one.
Calling people.
Baseball, good standby. I think maybe if I started trying to do like play-by-play in my head.
Of the sex.
No, I was gonna say.
And Crawford get the pants off, and then he touchdown.
The pants are off. He's gonna drop the. Okay. No, I was thinking like play-by-play of sports. Like
Oh.
if I just practiced in my head.
Nice.
Emily, what do you think?
I don't think a whole lot about that topic.
I mean, yeah. you
Okay,
probably
all right.
wouldn't.
I don't
All right.
know. I'm
Let's-
distracted by the fact that you pulled up Margaret Thatcher. I had no idea who that was.
Yes.
I had no idea who that was.
I could get
Have you
down.
never seen what's that movie with her in it? That Meryl Streep plays? Yeah, Meryl Streep plays
The
Margaret
Iron
Thatcher,
Woman
and
or
it's like
whatever.
even a little more disturbing.
The Iron
'cause
Lady.
That's what I'm
that's
actually
her name.
picturing.
The Iron
right
Lady.
now.
Oh, but Meryl's okay.
No,
That
dude,
might
we can't
make
talk
you
about
last
Meryl.
shorter.
We can't go there.
We can't talk
We
smack about
disagree
Meryl
on
Streep.
this.
Oh, what a
She
great
also
actress.
played Julia Child, though. So
She did. See,
Gross.
you can think about that, too.
I actually don't know.
like I'm thinking of a Julia Margaret combination.
Oh.
you
This
know?
Question.
Yeah, maybe if I just thought that picture right there, I might
Okay.
prolong things. But seriously, it's hard to last in the mornings, man.
It really is, literally and metaphorically, very hard to last in the mornings. I mean, I think it's
What's the,
Yeah,
meta-
what's-
what's the
yeah, what's
metaphor?
I'm talking about the male penis being hard. That's what I was kidding.
Oh no, the hardness isn't a problem.
Oh yeah. It's just,
It's just the other stuff. The lasting.
all right, we're gonna
The
sit,
lasting is what's hard.
we're gonna sit here and
I
think
can't
about,
last.
I understand. I understand, Raphael. We're gonna take a quick PSA break and a commercial break, and we're gonna sit here and think about disgusting old women we can think about with hard nips during sex. We'll be right back.
All right.
Remember when your neighbor found us naked in the car, and the time some outdoor action got us kicked out of the park? Getting frisky in the dark, I gave your eye a poke. I think the dog is also in the bed. Do I smell smoke, you and me? We never ever give up.
You didn't give up on sex. Don't give up on birth control either. There are more methods than you think. Visit bedsider.org to compare all the choices. Brought to you by Bedsider and the Ad Council. Bedsider.org.
I have to live with the guy.
And we're back. Did you guys think of any more like old ladies. I mean, I do have a retirement home fantasy, so might not really help me in the
Holy
bedroom.
I wouldn't tell people that. Like,
Oh, we
Can you
established
expand
that.
on that?
We just established it in the show. It was like 3 or 4 shows ago. I actually have a thing for older women, and then a friend of ours tweeted and was like, "Oh, Kyle has retirement home fantasies," and the more I thought about it, the more I was like, they're on their last leg, more or less. I would love to show them a good time if I was.
Think about like a chick with a mustache.
Yeah.
So it's like a pity hookup?
it's like considerate.
Actually, it is considered.
Is that what I'm getting?
But think about this: is I think they're Swedish cruise lines that do this.
The Swedes. I think about
They
it.
like hire. I think you have to be between like 55 and 65, but like pretty good looking, pretty fit. And basically, they just hire you as basically a male escort, but it's a little bit more than that. It's like, bear with me. You
look like you'd be on a Swedish cruise line.
Shirt.
Hey.
It's definitely a shirt.
You ladies ready for a rub down?
um.
I'm gonna need you and you to spread them.
So they pay them. You start at like 9, and then you just like hang out with them all day. There's no like sex promised, or it's not really expected
What a
or
letdown.
guaranteed. I mean, but if it ends in that, then it is. But you pretty much just get paid to chill with old ladies, and that's pretty much my life aspiration, is to be on a Swedish cruise line.
You go do that, dude.
Stay fit till I'm
You-
55.
You go do that.
I think I'm going to.
Sounds awesome.
I think I'm going to. Okay.
I was thinking you could think of like faces of meth. Like the
Meth
faces of
faces?
meth. Well, like have you guys seen like they just show all these people as they like transition on their downward spiral?
Yes.
Yikes.
So I'm just thinking, what if you thought of that? You might last a while.
Like visualize the person that you're having sex with.
No.
I don't
You
think
keep
that would
taking it
help.
this weird direction.
What? That's what I bring to the
Visualize her
table. You know this.
father.
Maybe.
Do you like it when they call you daddy?
I was just gonna get into that. When is it appropriate in a relationship to start things like rough play? Some girls like to, or guys. I like to be roughed up a little bit. Hair pulling, name calling. I do like to be called daddy.
Do you?
No. That's weird. That's really weird.
Has a girl ever called you daddy?
So when do you guys think is
Well, you heard it here first.
Oh gosh. If you're into that.
That's 541.
You're really not leaving the number up long
3863.
enough.
What about you,
Okay.
ladies? Have you guys ever called a guy daddy?
I have
My
not.
dad.
Negative.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. I mean, like in the bedroom. You guys don't have to, reveal that, but if you want to.
I never have.
When do you have any like pet names? Stud, Hungly.
Hungly. No, I don't think so.
Reginald.
Reginald.
I like to be called
Call me
DeAndre.
Reginald. What?
DeAndre.
After DeAndre Jordan?
Yeah, did you see his game last night?
No.
He's my favorite Clipper.
Changes every week.
That meth face, the person got hotter.
Yeah, I like that. I wish we could show him.
Got hotter.
Hey, that's like a 1 in 25 shot.
Yeah. All right, so continue, Kyle.
Yes.
I was just thinking, when is it appropriate just to go for it in the bedroom, like rough play? Some people are really, really into that kind of thing, or do you talk about it first? Is it spur of the moment?
I think it has to be more of a spur of the moment thing. Talking about it makes it much less like.
Yeah, like likely to happen or enjoyable.
Yeah,
Word.
I agree.
Good
Okay,
call.
so when is it appropriate?
Like as far as like
1 hookup, 2 hookup, 3
Uh,
hookup, 4.
I think it also depends on who the people are that are hooking up and like what they're into. I mean, if both people, sorry, if
Everyone's different, okay?
If both
Yeah.
people are into rough intercourse, I guess like
How do you know
why
if you
wait?
don't, how do you know if you don't try?
You could ask. You could say, hey,
No, you don't ask.
Kind of like want to
We
make
just
out,
established
only
that.
like.
Hey,
You
wanna
like it
get
rough?
Wanna get
Yeah,
rough?
yeah.
what's wrong with that? I thought
Nothing's wrong with that.
I thought communication was key.
It is
It
key,
is.
but spontaneity is also hot.
That's true.
And key.
Well, just give a little.
It's also rape, sometimes.
If she says stop, I'm not gonna keep going, Emily. Gosh, I'm not some father.
Yeah, he
bearing
learned that one
monster
the hard
here.
way.
Yeah. Oof.
Can't
Go within.
No, let's say you pull a hair a little bit. If she says, I don't like that, that hurts, you stop. But if she gets into it, then you know.
Yeah.
Or you could say, want to get rough. Either
Yeah.
one.
go.
I think I'd go with that
Rough.
one.
All right.
What's the return rate on that one?
What do you mean?
What's your
Ah,
ratio?
Yeah.
I haven't tried that line.
Ooh.
What am I? Should I?
I think you should work it into the
Could work it in.
I'll work it in.
Okay.
routine, yeah.
Absolutely. Okay, so we were discussing how men last longer in the bedroom. Let's switch it over. I'm curious because partly because of self-consciousness and partly because of my happenings during the summer. Probably won't get into that on the show because I was told by my producer that I shouldn't. Do most women fake orgasms?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with
I'm
yes.
gonna go with yeah.
Yeah.
What's a percentage?
100%.
A solid like
100% of the time?
85% of the time.
How do you-
90 maybe.
So how do you?
What?
So how do you, I don't know. How do you know? How do you,
I'm outta
how do you
here,
know
dude.
if it's real?
How do we know?
No,
or
how do
you know?
I know? How do I?
You know, I think it's just best if you don't know.
Practice makes
No.
perfect.
No, that's not true.
I want to know the
Just
truth.
get
there's
yours.
no-
You can't handle the truth.
I guess
Also,
not.
I think a lot of times women do not reach orgasms simply from intercourse, and so if that's the only
true.
thing that happens, it's kind of like a
What else do they need?
like, you
Like
don't-
chocolates?
no. let me finish. Let me
Gifts.
finish. So like, what was I saying?
Diamonds.
I forgot.
Oh, you're talking
Every
about
kiss begins with.
women don't always.
Right. Yes.
Reach.
Yes. Reach orgasm during intercourse, and so I think it's kind of just like like they don't want to make the guy feel bad,
Like
you
a
know,
pat on the back,
like they didn't
good job.
perform because
Oh,
you
that's
know, like
dumb, though.
if you have intercourse for like 30 minutes, like that's a good job.
That's
buddy,
like a
on their
second
part.
place
You know,
medal.
that's
Women faking orgasms
what,
is why
though?
Occupy
Absolutely.
Wall
But
Street happened. It's a
sometimes at least
participation
Silver
medal.
medal,
No.
and you know how are you supposed
I'm
to
done
make
with
them
this
feel
country.
good
But some-
without
Women are
faking it
typically
sometimes.
nurturers.
Exactly.
And so if they feel like they're going to make a guy feel bad, they will do pretty much anything to make him feel better.
Yeah, and sometimes
And
like
guys are pretty selfish and self-centered,
Yeah, I agree.
and they don't
Whoa.
care. So they're not going to
I care.
Some
know?
guys, I care. That's why we have the show.
You care about what?
Women reaching
ladies.
orgasm.
okay, I will just
I
say
care a
that
lot about
I
that.
care more about them than me. You
That's
know?
higher on my priority list than most of my education. I mean, like that's
Kyle's priorities
one.
like go to the gym, get girls to orgasm.
That's
Like,
exactly-
one,
Go to
the
two,
gym.
1, 2. And I have to live with the guy.
yeah. I've also heard a rumor that you can orgasm from the breasts, from stimulation of the breast. Do you guys know if that's true or not?
you
I
can
don't know.
orgasm from not being stimulated anywhere. It is all mental.
Yeah.
110%.
I think there's like a part of the
So
brain.
if you sit there and just like
Yes.
concentrate,
Well, it's never happened to me. / I've never tried, but
No, I read some literature on the subject.
Actually, no. This is funny. One of my friends last year, we were in. Her and her boyfriend were living in like 2 different states, and she was like, sometimes I think if you just like think really hard, you can just like spontaneously orgasm.
Did it happen?
No, I don't think
gonna
it did.
Like
but I don't
send
think
him
it's
an
a thing.
orgasm, like
it's a fact.
And he's, like, sitting over there, he's like,
Spontaneous orgasm,
"Whoa."
I don't think is a thing.
like send like an ESP orgasm, like,
You can just like across state
and
lines.
then the dude's in class. He's just like, whoa. It's kind of like in Ghostbusters when Ray gets the BJ from the ghost.
yeah.
Really, like a scene in Ghostbusters, often overlooked. There's like a 4 or 5 second clip. Ray is.
Isn't that like a kid's
Getting a
movie?
B.
It's super like
there's
a.
adult overtones.
I'll show you guys it after the show, but Ray gets some from a ghost.
So does Egon.
Yeah, Egon possibly is getting some.
I think
too.
he might be getting raped by a ghost.
They liked it.
He liked it.
He liked it. But so
wait.
wait, go ahead. No, go ahead.
No. Go
Oh
ahead.
no, this news about the women faking orgasms just
I
has
know.
me troubled.
And then, I will just add this.
Oh.
Like, sometimes you're just too drunk and it's just lasting too long, and you're like, okay, this just needs to stop.
Yeah, because of the
Like-
whiskey penis.
It's just like
Whiskey
eventually,
penis,
like,
dude.
it just kind of sometimes it just starts to hurt. You're
Yeah,
just like,
no.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
It's just like not
Truth.
okay anymore.
Yeah.
Okay, so I had a friend over the summertime who actually experienced a female ejaculate. Does that happen for everybody? Are all women capable of that?
Have you ever taken human sex?
I have not.
as
But
I
we've had
recall-
Kathy Greaves on the show. I
As
wanted
I
to.
recall from human sexuality, it's
There's
about
a-
50% of women experience this phenomenon, and it's
50?
50% about ish,
Okay.
and it's the female ejaculate, whatever you want to call it, is from like the Skene's glands or whatever. It's a very ambiguous. Like
They show an
they don't know a
amazing
whole lot
video
about it. I
in
guess is
class.
what I'm saying.
Okay.
It's one of life's mysteries for sure.
It is.
Oh, most
yeah.
definitely. We're gonna have to get Kathy Greaves on the show again.
Oh,
too,
Kathy
to-
would love it.
You
Yo,
should've
yeah,
shot
she
her.
would.
Totally.
We've
Show
had her
the
on.
We
video.
had her on the Valentine's Day show, and she was phenomenal. She brought it. She brought what we wanted. Definitely was nothing short of magic. Magic. So, Okay,
Dude, I'm
so,
just still troubled, man.
so am I. And didn't
We
was
can
it you?
continue if
Which
you're-
one of you said it was 100% of the time women fake it?
No,
No,
not
I didn't
100%.
say-
Oh,
You-
that was-
100%.
that was
That's
Emily.
probably women.
No,
I said
no, no.
85.
I said
Certainly
100%
not.
of women
Certainly
have.
not.
I was gonna
Oh,
say-
have. I
Sure.
thought you
Oh,
meant
yeah,
100% of the
that's
time. I'm
happening.
like,
Oh, no.
what am I even doing? You know, I might as well just
Throw in
move
the
off in the
towel.
woods and be the next
Just throw it in.
Unabomber or something. Ugh.
Yeah, all right.
I've lost all faith in humanity.
Don't have.
100.
No,
Oh.
no. And don't get
You meant
discouraged.
100% of women
Don't
have.
get discouraged because we're just
Okay,
talking about
okay.
hypothetical situations, and I'm sure your
Discouraged.
sexual experiences have been tops.
Nah, I wouldn't go that far.
Don't sell yourself short there, Croft. Come on.
Yeah, man.
I just needed a little boost there.
The walls are thin. I know you're a Casanova.
All right. Next topic.
What do you guys think the most enjoyable thing to do or to consume after having sexual intercourse is?
Smoking a cigarette.
Yeah.
Classic. I've never done it, but I don't smoke. But if I did,
I actually pulled some people on the way here.
I might
Cigarette
start.
was one. Peeing. Yogurt.
A shower can be nice.
Yogurt?
I said yogurt.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say,
I like yogurt.
like frozen yogurt or like
Yeah, it's got-
actual
it's got-
yogurt?
froyo.
It's not- no, just regular yo.
Particularly
Post intercourse
sex,
froyo
like-
sesh. Yogurt extreme.
It's usually yogurt and a Gatorade. They both have electrolytes, and you know,
Kyle works it out.
I might not anymore because I'm really getting deterred here with all this faking nonsense. But I usually like to go again. You know,
That's,
so I gotta
that's
get
much
my carbs in, gotta get my
appreciated by
electrolytes.
females, I would like
Gotta
to say.
rehydrate.
Rehydrate, exactly,
refuel.
exactly. So yogurt, sandwich, farting.
I think
What?
sandwich is
Okay.
not.
Sandwich, too much effort. I
Snack
like
daddy.
Snack daddy.
I like to cuddle.
That's nice.
Oh, look at you.
What about nuzzle? Is that the same thing?
Nuzzle.
Whatever.
That's a pre. That's I nuzzle up and then you
I think it
cuddle.
falls under the category of snuggle.
Nuzzling's part of cuddling, snuggling, spooning, whatever you want to call it
It's
these
all
days.
there under the cuddling.
Well, I'm trying to
Sure.
think now. What my favorite thing? Maybe some dark chocolate,
Oh, nice.
cottage cheese and ketchup.
Cottage cheese and ketchup.
Just kidding.
Absolutely.
Stop.
Maybe,
Just kidding.
maybe some cottage cheese and peaches.
Oh, I like cottage cheese and pineapple. Like
Or
slightly.
candy, like that song. I like sex and candy.
Yeah.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, see?
Marcy Playground.
Yeah, thanks.
It doesn't matter what just happened or what I'm about to do. Food any time of day
You want
is
a
just
catfish po'
fabulous.
boy?
Yeah, I see from
Fried
your,
shrimp po' boy,
Oh, sorry.
actually.
Sorry.
Fully dressed, please.
I see from
I'm
your
hungry.
I see from your Twitter that you are in fact a heavy snacker.
I eat a lot.
Hey,
I
food's
eat
good.
a lot.
I like to
Delicious.
eat. Is that such
Food
a
is my
crime?
boyfriend at the moment. So,
Well, yeah, and you need food, so
yeah.
that's a
I
great.
am a nester when it comes to food.
Okay.
It's good.
Need
You would
food
die
in
if
my
you
life
weren't.
At all times.
Okay, Berkey Birkenstock. I'm gonna put you on the spot a little bit.
Gosh,
Okay.
I'm thinking my favorite snack.
Have you ever utilized food in the bedroom since you're such a snacker yourself?
Food play,
Food play?
No,
No?
no.
body chocolate, whipped cream.
Edible underwear.
I'm allergic to dairy, so both things you just said would
Body
actually
chocolate.
kill me.
Body dark chocolate. No dairy. 100% cacao.
That just sounds really messy and like a pain.
Sounds like a stain on the
This
sheets.
is like a foodie call, not a booty call.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh, I was,
I
watching.
know you hate
I've
those.
never involved food, but
If
I'm
someone
down.
was like, "Hey, you want to come snack?" I'd be like, "Heck yeah!"
Is that like an
then he,
application?
Right
he's like,
over.
but then the
That's
guy's
everyone.
laying
You wanna
fully
get snack.
fully nude on the table with body sushi, and he's like,
If it was sushi,
Or-
I'd just snag it all.
No,
and
what if it
run.
was like, what if the chip bowl was over his crotch and on his stomach was a 7-layer dip?
oh my.
That is nasty.
That's
Is it in the
gross.
bowl or is it just like on the stomach? 7-layer dip.
How did it get put? That means that must,
Regardless,
the
he's
bowl.
really trying to
Okay,
get
thank
the
God
food on
with
the
the bowl.
body.
That
Give
mean-
him a break.
that
With
means
the food
that
on the body.
that means that he must have had his friend prepare the dip on his body.
Dude, come on, you
Dude,
owe
can
me
you make
one.
guacamole on my chest?
Please make a 7-layer dip on my
Kyle, I just want to let you know right now, if you ever want me to make guacamole on your chest, consider it done.
Best
That
friends.
and that, ladies and
Best
gentlemen,
friends.
is a good friend. We have to go to a quick commercial break, but we will be right back with more sex, more food, and more fun. We'll be right back.
Whoop.
Put the food on the snake.
If you're looking for a unique way to learn about the world, why not welcome an exchange student into your home? You and your family can discover new customs and cultures and forge a lifelong bond with a young person from another country. Since 1979, If you're looking for a unique way to learn about the world, why not welcome an exchange student into your home? You and your family can discover new customs and cultures and forge a lifelong bond with a young person from another country. Since 1979, EF Foundation for Foreign Study has matched over 100,000 exchange students with caring host families across the U.S. To learn how you can bring the world into your home, visit effoundation.org or call 1-800-44-SHARE.
A public service message from EF Foundation.
While gambling can be fun if you're of legal age, it's not a risk-free activity. For some college students, gambling for fun can turn into a serious problem and have negative impact on their lives. Visit www.collegegambling.org to learn more about college gambling, how to make responsible decisions, and where to find resources for help if you have a gambling problem. This resource and message is brought to you by the National Center for Responsible Gaming.
And welcome back. You are tuned into 88.7 KBVR. Also, if you're watching on air, you are tuned into KBVR TV.
This is the first time we've been on TV, and now all the girls out there know what we really look like.
Yeah, I know.
And if
maybe this will help our date chances.
I was gonna say if we thought our date chances couldn't get worse, then they put us on TV.
I think the sign can only help, to be honest. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like,
well,
the sign can only help.
If you can't read this because it's pretty far away, my telephone number, because I'm really looking for a date. Very, very fishing. You know, reeling out there, looking for the whopper.
Kyle's on the end of the pier. The pier's empty. The sun's gone down. He's got his line in the water, and he just needs one fish.
Yeah, and my nice fishing bucket hat.
Yeah, that'd really make you look.
541-218-3863.
With those glasses.
63. Okay. Let's continue. Have you guys ever heard? We can't use this on the air, but I want to talk about anger sex. You know, it's often theorized as hate effing.
Whoa. That just sounds.
Do you guys know about this?
I mean, what do you mean? Do I know? I mean.
Do you know firsthand?
No, I don't know firsthand. No.
Do you know what it is?
I mean, I've read books and stuff.
Just stuff about stroke mags.
Some peer-reviewed articles on.
I've seen videos, you know.
I caught that.
I saw it on the fly.
That was
that's why I
gross.
said it.
Well, anger sex is. I think it can mean one of two things. It's either when a boyfriend and a girlfriend have unresolved issues, they don't want to fight it out, yell at each other anymore. You know, usually sex can cure that. You know,
I think that's an unhealthy way to go about solving your problems because you're just using the natural drugs in the body that are released during sex to make up for the issues that you're still going to come up later on.
That's a really good point.
You should just
under the rug.
Yeah, that's like you're really depressed because something bad happened, so you go get blacked out drunk. Yeah,
which
sure.
is often what happens.
Yeah, but then the next day you still have the problems and you're still depressed, so then you go get blacked out drunk again.
Yeah.
You can keep masking your problems with this angry sex, but in the end you're just going to have an unhealthy relationship.
Okay. Well, thanks for King Konging that one out of the building.
No, I'm just saying.
No, there's another definition that's a little bit better. Another.
Because makeup sex is pretty common.
Well, I'm not saying I wouldn't do it.
That's when the fight is over.
I'm just saying it's
True,
an
that's when
well,
the
not
issues have been
necessarily.
resolved.
Oh, yeah.
But I mean, I guess hate sex would just be like skipping the talking part.
I'm sure that could be part of the resolving, but you should still have a conversation.
Oh, definitely.
You shouldn't just be like, we're so angry. Now we're boning. Everything's better. But then a couple weeks later, you know, it's kind of like those boyfriends and girlfriends that like break up and get back together and break up and get back together.
So annoying.
Oh, it's terrible. And
It is terrible.
I bet those couples have angry sex.
Oh, probably.
I bet they do.
Probably the only thing that keeps them together.
I know.
Yeah, exactly.
It's sad, isn't it?
So another definition of anger sex is, you know, you see a girl or a guy across the bar, don't know them, go flirt, things are going well. You just want to take out all your personal frustrations.
Okay, Zodiac Killer. You make
this,
that look at me again, and I'm calling the cops.
out on this one person. And
Ted
actually, the
Bundy.
real definition is loathing the person you are having sex with so much
That's not healthy.
you are taking out all of your other frustrations and you aren't actually enjoying the sex.
Nothing is healthy about that.
Like, why would you do that?
What the heck?
It's like punching a punching bag.
That's one step away from Ted Bundy.
That's aggressive. That's pretty aggressive.
Kyle,
kinda rapey.
put the shovel down. Put the shovel down. You're digging a hole. You're digging a hole, buddy. Oh my gosh. I can't wait for the National Geographic special on you, and I'm like, the warning signs were there. They were there.
Absolutely. Don't worry, I'm gonna ask you to make a 7-layer dip on my chest before we do that. So you guys aren't for this? I mean, I think it could be pretty healthy, mentally healthy.
I don't think
That
it's
is so mentally
I don't think
unhealthy.
it could be.
That's like, you're really angry? Yeah, go beat the crap out of some random dude at
No,
the bar.
we're not beating the crap. I mean, unless it's in reference to the penis, it's not gonna do that. It's not beating somebody. It's just taking out all your anger. It's like working out.
You said loathing the person you're having sex with,
Yeah,
so that is not healthy.
That'd be like just like finding someone you hate and just having sex with them.
What
I
if-
wouldn't
what
want
if
to
you
have
got
sex with
cheated on?
anybody that I hate.
I wouldn't either.
What if you
'cause I
got
hate
cheated?
them.
What have you guys ever been cheated on?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What if you got cheated on? You
Probably.
didn't, and you didn't, and you found out, and you wanted to get even.
I have one.
I would hate sex the S out of somebody. If it
Wow.
was cheated on me.
Okay, so
And then I'd be
the
like-
hate sex doesn't necessarily
See,
have
that-
to be rough sex. It's just like post.
Well,
it's
I'm
just
not
like
gonna
breakup
kill
sex.
somebody.
That just sounds like
I don't know over there,
Is it with, like, a
Charles
different-
Manson.
Is it like
Hey, Jeffrey Dahmer, go. Oh my gosh.
Fine.
Holy John Wayne Gacy.
Fine. I'm gonna hate sex somebody tonight.
Don't. What?
Beware if you're at the
like-
Peacock.
Well,
My grandparents and parents always complain about the morality of this country slipping,
As
and I know what they're
weird
saying.
as we think it is, whatever our opinions are on it, there are a lot of people out there that do it.
I
Okay.
That
So
could be
maybe
very
it is
fun.
worth just.
Kyle, question.
Sure.
So you're saying you get cheated on, and then you go find someone, bone
Oh
them.
no. Back up. I get cheated on. I find my girlfriend.
You find okay.
Who
this-
You
cheated
find her,
Which-
you grab her, and you go hate sex her. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
That is not
that's a
healthy.
Little, that's kind of rapey. Like, I'm
Okay,
sorry, but
regardless
it's
of the whole
rapey.
grabbing
I
her
have
and
to
stuff,
tell you to back off.
I think that's unhealthy.
See,
I
that
just
was
think
a
that's
scary
unhealthy.
look. It was a little scary.
Sure, it
I-
might be fun, it might be
okay.
nice, but I just think that's an unhealthy way to go about. You know, if you get cheated on, you should go have a
Well,
conversation and
wouldn't-
deal with it
wouldn't-
that way.
Wouldn't the I don't know, the sensual, I don't want to say pain, but the sensual my heart would be hurting if she cheated on me, man. Isn't
Obviously,
that fair?
yes.
Isn't that
Yeah,
fair?
no, that's totally fair.
Your heart would be hurting, but I don't think going and having sex with her is the best way to get over it. I think
That would only make it worse.
I think
Kind of
that
a
would
waste
only.
of
What would be
Yeah.
the best thing? Getting blacked out drunk?
No, I don't have the
I
answer to
get
that.
it.
You know, I think that's part of the growing up process and part
Having
of,
a really great life and showing them, oh, you really missed out on this one.
or not even or not
Sucker.
even worrying about getting even. You know, just live your life.
Right.
Live your life.
Hey.
Let's leave Rihanna out of this.
I hate her. I just hate Rihanna.
I bet they had great hate sex.
Oh,
sure
you
they
know
probably still
Breezy and
do.
Rihanna.
Hate sex is not healthy. I am
every
getting so.
night. Breezy
I am
and
getting
Rihanna.
heated over
They
here.
were
Definitely
no,
have
they
some
were just recently
kinky
spotted
stuff
together
going
in a
on.
bathroom.
Oh
Yeah.
my.
Oh, wait, let's talk, didn't we talk about public sex last show?
Get it, Chris.
I just want to read a couple. We have a couple tweets in. Broads that fake orgasms are ridiculous. Be honest about what you want. You're only missing out if you lie. I'm heated.
You actually
feel
changed
like-
the grammar. I'm just going to point that out.
No, she did on the next tweet, so I
Oh,
just
okay,
just helped her
okay.
out there. But good-
Thoughts?
Can you reread it?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Broads that fake orgasms are ridiculous. Be honest about what you want. You're only missing out if you lie. I'm heated.
Well, I didn't think we meant to enrage anyone.
I'm
So I'll
enraged.
apologize for that.
Between hate
sorry,
sex and
guys.
fake orgasms.
didn't
I don't.
know what way.
I don't think it's right. I was just saying it happens.
I'm just saying it happens on a regular basis simply because sometimes it's just needs to.
Well, what can the male do to ensure that doesn't happen?
clitoral stimulation.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
2 words.
And the G spot?
You heard it here first.
Yes.
I can't find that little
Put
guy.
on your put on your safari goggles and get in there. Find the dang G spot.
Oh, whoa. Oh, settle down.
Sorry, dude. All this hate
It's a
sex
love
has
talk
really
show.
gotten
We're
me.
passionate.
You
Very
could also
passionate.
actually get to know the person you're having sex with.
That's
and
true.
Figure
Thank
out
you.
what they're all about. Like,
Right.
if you're having random sex, you can't expect it to be good. It's
No.
random, and like,
Truth.
And if it's
You don't know
random,
each
it's
other.
probably drunk or, you know, or something. You know, it's just weird. It's not.
or sad or something.
Or hateful.
Yeah.
Or hateful.
So, Emily, I take it that you think personality is a turn on. Then.
Yeah.
Can you get more turned on by? Well, I guess that's a dumb question, but what do you think? What attributes of a male's personality are turn-ons for you?
If I can talk music with a guy, hip hop specifically,
Sure.
that's like number one. And if they understand old music too, I enjoy that. I mean, you gotta
Gotta
look
have
a
the
certain
classics.
Right.
but
A little tangential.
Thank you.
But
No, it's about
what
time.
are your top 3 favorite hip hop groups or hip hop artists?
man,
It's tough.
Big Crit's number 1.
That's who you interviewed for The Source?
That was Flying Lotus.
Oh, okay, my bad.
But I did interview Big Crit.
That's sweet.
Frank Ocean's more R&B. I really like him though. And then Dom Kennedy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair. So a guy that you can talk music with. What about humor? I've often heard that humor is an aphrodisiac.
It's a huge
Gotta be
factor.
funny. And if
Yeah.
you're sarcastic, even better.
But if you're
Okay.
funny
If
looking,
you're not funny, don't talk to me. Like, you know what I mean?
Whoa.
Well
Is
said.
settle down,
No, but you know what I mean,
Smiles.
though? Like,
Seriously,
it's just
though.
like there's no point in talking to someone that is just like not even gonna make you laugh.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's just boring.
What do you ladies think about wordplay?
Sorry,
Because the
that's
only thing I
harsh,
like
I know.
Gotta
more than
have it.
foreplay is wordplay.
Oh, I love
Gotta have
kind of
it.
guy.
Yep.
Puns.
You like Big Pun?
Isn't that the guy who didn't he shoot? What did he shoot? Crystal meth and then ate his girlfriend. Literally ate her.
That sounds like a bath salt situation.
That's like
Oh,
hate,
yeah,
that's
sorry.
hate sex
Okay.
2.0. Huh?
hey, since you got the laptop, can you look up? Is it?
I'm
was
on
Big
it.
Pun?
I'm on it. Did you say coupon?
No.
Relatability is
Oh,
also
he
a
looks
big
like he would
thing.
eat his
Yeah,
girlfriend.
that's
Oh yeah,
things
this
in
guy's
common.
hungry.
Of course.
Yeah,
Pretty-
read about that guy. And while you're at it, look up Jankum.
No. Big Pun had a fatal heart attack.
Oh, okay.
He was
I like
700
that
pounds at the time of his
No,
death.
there's another artist that like got high on crystal meth.
I'll figure it out. We'll get to it.
I'm pretty sure that's a bath salt situation.
No, it wasn't. I swear to you.
I
This
swear
is
to
really
you.
gonna bug me.
Wasn't it recently too, like
No,
in
I
Texas?
think it was
Rapper who ate girlfriend. It was Big Lurch.
Big Lurch.
Ah,
Big Lurch. Big
Lurch.
Lurch. My bad.
Oh, he looks crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he like.
He was on PCP.
PCP.
It was he murdered his 21-year-old female roommate and ate parts of her body.
How do you guys feel about men living with women just as roommates?
I think it's all right.
We have male roommates.
Yeah, we have two, and
Love
it works
it.
out great.
I actually
I love it.
I lived with 4 girls this summer. I was the only guy in the house.
How was that?
It was okay. I lived by Reed College. I don't know if you guys are familiar.
Oh yeah.
Interesting peeps. Cool peeps. Interesting peeps.
Occupy Wall Street types.
It was all right. It wasn't too bad. The communication was good. The cleanliness was actually really good too. So I think coexisting with roommates is cool. Like if you're a guy and a girl, but you have to be careful if you guys like hook up. You know, that's like the only
Quite.
thing that's tricky because like, you know, you're around someone that much, you could start finding them sexually appealing. But if you do that, I mean, that could really make for just awkward if you bring someone else back. You know.
It's like dating in the dorm situation.
Right.
Yeah.
You do not
Yeah.
date.
I
It's
forgot
so
about that.
awkward.
Oh man.
Freshman
Yeah.
year.
Oh
Dating in
man.
the dorms. That could be an entire segment.
That could.
Should be.
We'll get some
Should
freshmen
be.
on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's a good
absolutely.
call. That's a good call.
Absolutely.
I like that.
Let's see.
Yeah, no, I've never lived with girls. I think it'd be all right, but you bring up a great point. Hooking up with them, like, that opens a whole can of worms.
Really does.
Like, just, okay, because, like, let's say you hook up with, let's just say your example, theoretically, you hook up with one of these roommates at the start of the summer. Then later on in the summer, she's bringing, like, another guy over. And it's just like, you're still a roommate. And then you see this guy, you know. Is there
Right.
some hate sex? I don't know.
It's awkward enough if you're friends, but if you're friends that are living together too, that's just like.
Right. One thing that I kind of ran into this summer was one of my buddies was hooking up with one of my roommates. And my buddy didn't live with us, but he would come over and like, you know, they'd do their thing or whatever. And then she would bring like she was playing 4 or 5 other guys at the same time, which for me that was like she was I don't know
Whoa.
she probably
Go,
just liked
girlfriend.
to get down. I mean, who doesn't? But see, she's probably faking it the whole time. But
I feel like you're
She-
never gonna get over that.
probably
I'll
won't.
never get over
We're never
it.
gonna get
Something I'm
past
gonna
this,
take to
are
my
we?
grave.
We're never gonna
No,
get past this.
I'm never going to get past this day.
I'm so
We need to
sorry.
clarify again. 100% of women have
It's not that it happens
faked an
every
orgasm,
time.
but it's not that they 100% do all the time.
How am I supposed to trust anyone in this world?
You can't.
Okay, so is it awkward for Mel to ask?
Can't trust anyone.
I would say
Shoot.
yes. It would be awkward.
Like
for you
if
to
you
ask, 'cause
like,
it would be awkward
like
for
would
me
you
to
say,
answer.
did you have an orgasm?
Yeah.
I don't think that's weird to say.
If you're not
Or
gonna
like,
be
would
stopped
probably
from
lie.
faking
I
it,
would
you're not
lie.
gonna stop from lying too.
Well,
You're
I-
gonna be like,
That's
yes.
This
That's
kind of goes
true.
back
Of
to
course I
something
did.
Emily said earlier, is like getting to know the person and like, you know, actually like knowing the person.
Well,
not
what are you
just-
gonna be
what
like?
they
So
like.
what are your facial
No, not like-
characteristics when you orgasm?
No,
If you're with the
no.
same
Body
person
twinge?
long enough, you can tell like
or if you're with the same
That-
person long enough, you feel comfortable just like, you know, was that like good for you? Or and they'll probably be honest, you know.
yeah,
probably
you
like,
start
"Oh."
communicating about it. You don't have to.
And
be
that's
like, oh
huge.
my
That's
gosh.
huge.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't even know where my thought just left me.
Probably some
completely.
weird tangent.
Probably, dude.
About like hate sex or
Hate sex,
tangential.
hate sex while thinking about the girl's father.
Oh my.
I'm just gonna have to ask you to stop.
We're done with the Freud stuff. Move on.
Oh, what do you guys think the best mood setters are?
Sunday
Good
night slow
music.
jams.
I was gonna say
Music
good,
for
good
I'm
music.
writing that down.
Good music.
Sunday night slow jams.
Shout
Sunday
out.
nights from 10 p.m. to midnight.
Shout out.
No, I think music's
Holla.
huge.
Yeah.
I'm either a fan of like some like I wouldn't go as far as I don't really like slow jams like R&B that much, but I do like old like soul music, anything Motown or like
yeah.
Isaac Hayes, Marvin Gaye, like anything like that I enjoy. Or I like hard rock and roll. Oh yeah, big
Like
fan.
Eagles of
No,
Death
I
Metal.
like Eagles of Death Metal, Turbo Negro, the Ramones.
Like you're getting
Ooh.
pumped for like a football game or something, only you're like
I feel like the,
Kind of.
about
the
to-
Ramones. I don't feel like would be.
Makes sense.
I like the Ramones.
If you have first-hand experience with,
I've-
with
I've-
Johnny Ramone.
I've made out while listening to Rocket to Russia, and it
Nice.
worked out. Yeah, Eagles of Death Metal though. It just depends on the mood though. The other one's more of like a more sensual, and the Ramones or any like hard rock. I'm not talking about like Kiss or like
I was
Bruce
kidding when I said
Springsteen
Kiss.
or anything.
Oh,
but like
ooh. Shout out to Hannah Seaman if you're listening. I
The-
know you love Bruce.
the other, the hard rock is more like passionate, kind of like I might throw some stuff off my desk, or I don't have a desk in my room. It's really messy actually. Keep all my stuff on my floor, but I might throw some stuff around or
Would that
like.
be more for like angry
sounds-
sex?
It wouldn't be angry, it'd just be more
That
passionate.
sounds cool. Like papers in the air.
No, yeah, confetti. No, I mean like let's say I have a desk and like I'm passionately making out and like Eagles of Death Metal or like rocking out in the background, and then I clear my desk and she's up on it.
That's
and
hot.
And
Definitely.
Yeah.
yeah.
Or for you, it'd be like throwing her on top of those moving boxes you have.
Yeah, my room's a mess, okay? Still haven't
That could be
finished
hot.
moving in from Connect Week. I don't have a desk.
It's like week 8.
It's week 7.
We're getting there.
Oh, thanks for reminding me. I need to SU a
It's the last
class.
day to SU
Yep.
for everybody.
You
Yes.
went at Oregon State.
Yeah, last day to SU.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, I mean, I don't really have anything else you guys want to talk about.
Well, let's all go around and say our favorite mood music for
Ooh.
looking
Okay.
up. Emily, I think yours is probably slow jams, huh?
Yeah, but hip hop and rap slow jams, not cheesy R&B.
I know what you mean. Yeah, okay.
My show's not cheesy R&B.
I never said it was.
Yeah.
I just don't like R&B.
clarification.
Yeah.
I just don't listen to R&B that much. Maybe I should.
I'll give you some Frank Ocean.
What's yours, Alex?
I like
We'll go
Frank
this way.
Ocean. I like Frank Ocean.
Oh, the new one he's got. New
Channel
album?
Orange.
It's pretty good.
Channel Orange.
Pretty darn good.
It is
What's
pretty
the song
darn
with
good.
Andre? Pink Matter? Brain Matter?
That's a good one.
Pink Matter.
Yeah, I like that song. Okay, anyway, go ahead, Kyle.
Well, I would say since I have a record player right by the end of my bed, I would play.
Kyle,
the
you're
records
such a
that I have.
charmer.
Such a charmer, breaker.
When that needle
How do
touches
you
the vinyl,
do
the
it? Oh,
pants can't stay on.
So I would say it's probably a tie between the Temptations' Power album, which is just A and B side
Ooh.
very good, and also Big Boy's latest album, Sir Lucius Left Foot, is a really good one because it has some slow jams, some like getting down and rough jams. So
Hey, sex.
so yeah, I'd probably go with those two. Ladies,
Well, I'm embarrassed to say because you guys all have really good ones, but
T Swift.
No.
Ooh,
Okay,
not
I
that
personally
embarrassing.
hate Taylor Swift.
Gwen
but
Stefani's solo work.
No. I love the Chris Brown Pandora Station.
Ooh,
pretty
well, you
good.
can't really go wrong with Breezy.
No.
I like Breezy.
I mean, you can go wrong.
Rihanna went wrong.
Umbrella, Ella,
anyway.
A,
Is it too
A.
But I like anything like Bill Withers, Otis Redding.
Oh, good.
Oh,
Otis
nice.
Redding's really
Otis
Otis
solid.
Redding is the
man.
man. He gets me.
Oh, I like Quincy Jones.
Ooh, and Quincy
Absolutely.
Jones.
I was gonna say Bizarre Ride to the Far Side, which they sample Quincy.
Quincy Jones is great.
He's the man. He's the man. Those are good, all good, except for.
Wait, I just want to go make out with
I
someone
know
right
no one
now.
ever does. I don't know what it is. I just love the Chris Brown Pandora Station.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever, Smiles.
It's really awkward when it's on Pandora and then like the ad comes on.
Like the-
or
yeah.
I have a turntable.
That's
too,
kinda my
and it's
oh.
like, oh, the end of this.
You gotta
side.
change
Yeah,
the
you're
record.
Like silence.
Yeah,
Or it's really
exactly.
awkward because I had like this happened to me recently and I was playing through like an artist, but it got to the end and then the next song after this artist was over was Cotton Eye Joe, and it just really killed the mood for me.
Rednecks with an X.
Yeah, I was like,
Can always
oh,
count on it.
I actually stopped, got up, and like changed the song because I just couldn't deal with it.
That's awesome.
It's gnarly.
Let's talk a little bit about strip clubs. Have you ladies ever been to a strip club?
No, and I never will.
I actually have never gone,
Missing
but I would
out.
be open to go with like a group of my guy friends.
Sure.
That would be so fun.
You wouldn't go. You would maybe.
I
What
totally
about you?
I would probably go to a strip club, but I would probably have to leave pretty soon after getting there because I would just feel like stressed out about germs and such.
Actually, I have been to a strip club.
Better
Okay.
question, would you eat
Where?
the food?
No.
Yes.
I was
I
on
have.
Bourbon in New Orleans, and
On
some
Bourbon
guys, this is going to sound really bad, but this big bouncer guy was like, hey, do you girls want to go up to VIP, the strip club? And so I was like, sure. And we go up there, and there's a threesome going on,
Whoa.
and
Heavy.
like in the side room. And then they just hand us a bunch of beads.
Beans?
Beads.
Bees?
Beads.
Bzz.
Like beads.
Oh.
Like necklaces. And we just go throw them off the balcony first night in New Orleans. And
That's so pretty
so
cool.
I actually lied. I have been to a strip club.
Okay.
And about the food, Casa Diablo in Portland is a vegan strip club. I mean,
Oh,
and the
they
food,
would.
I went with my vegan friend, and then our other friend who'd never been to a strip club, and we went there on my last night in Portland this summer, got vegan nachos, fries, and a veggie burger, and it was amazing. And I didn't have any money. I only had like $10 to spend. I won the raffle, and I got a free lap dance with the stripper of my choice. Sorry, the dancer of my choice. And I had this awesome token.
What was her name? Majesty?
Oh, what was
is the
her name?
best stripper
Her name
name
was
I've-
Kate, and she was
That's not a
that's-
stripper name.
no, she was
her
pretty.
stripper
She was
name?
pretty genuine. But then this is
that's
embarrassing.
nice.
This is embarrassing. So she's like flirting with me, and I waited a while because I know I have this token, right? And I mean that's better than money. I can pick any dancer and I get a $40 lap dance for free. So I'm just sitting there, like, oh man, who am I gonna dance with? And then I saw this girl, and she caught my eye right away, and then she came and sat down. Then she's like, let's go get a drink, and then we'll dance. And like, she was actually really educated. She I think she was going for her master's in sociology and stuff. Like, we were just talking about a lot of stuff. She seemed very educated, at least. She had glasses, so she was probably educated. And we went to the bar, and she's like, and I ordered a beer, and then I was like, she's like, buy me a drink? And I was like, yeah, sure. And then she's like, Maker's on the rocks. And so I ordered it, right? And then I didn't have enough money. Yeah, but they gave us both the drinks, and I was like, I don't have enough money for your drink. And she was like, and I'm like, don't you have tips in your purse? She's like, yeah. And I'm like, yeah. And so she had to pay for, like, I actually don't even know if I had enough for my drink.
Alexander.
So she had to shell out like $10 so we could pay her these drinks. Then I got the dance, and she's like, usually guys tip me when they win a free one. And I was like, yeah, I'm broke, remember? And she was just like trying to hustle me, but she was so good looking. And the funny thing is my friend that went with us, Benny, sees her around PSU and sees her like riding her bike around Portland. So she does go to school. And Kate, if you're listening, I'm still here. No, I'm just kidding. No, it's,
So I'm hung up on this. It's vegan. Do any of the strippers wear, or dancers, whatever, wear leather?
well, I don't know if
Like
the
what?
strip club is vegan, but all their food is vegan.
That's kind of weird.
I mean, it's Portland. What do you expect?
Yeah, big demographic.
But no, Portland's got great exotic dance clubs. Love them.
Most per capita, right?
Yep, most per capita, and everyone has a different vibe.
How many have you been to?
That couple lived there this summer. A lot of dead time.
Wow.
Okay. Is there anything else you guys want to touch on for strip clubs? I think that we should get a strip club in Corvallis.
What's your favorite? What's your
No.
favorite strip club in Portland?
Well, I haven't been to a lot. I would probably have to say Union.
Union Jack's solid.
I wish I could have gone out to more this summer, but
Ryan Briggs wants us to give a shout out to Sassy's.
oh yeah,
3 stages. Jiggles is overrated.
dude, you fell in love with Jiggles last time we were there, man.
I fall in love every time.
That girl looked like she was 12,
Fair.
man.
That girl did not look 12,
Yeah, she
dude.
did,
Oh
man.
my gosh, she was definitely 18.
We can only hope.
I think
About
that
her father, Alex.
Ew, stop.
Kidding.
Kyle would. No, see, I personally don't think that exotic dance clubs, people are like, that's so bad for women and that's so objectifying. Yeah, obviously it's very objectifying to women, but at the same time, a lot of these girls are making great money and they're choosing to do it. And the one in particular, Kate, probably not her real name, but she was, I'm assuming was paying her way through college. She was going for her master's degree, and at least so she said. So, I mean, I feel like it's just a profession like any other, and it's, I don't know. I mean, if it's their choice, let them do it. Yeah, it's objectifying to women, but so is 95% of everything in media and everything everywhere else. So don't knock strip clubs unless you're going to knock every commercial on TV, every bus stop ad, and everything else that's out there.
I was hoping they just
Well said.
get a strip club in Corvallis because I need some money. I want to dance. I want to
Be a male
dance.
stripper.
Yeah, I would if I had the
What
chance.
song
I
would you dance to?
What would be your
Oh,
preferred
sexy,
outfit if the
yeah, and I
police
know
no
it.
question? Like firefighter, police officer.
I would ask to borrow that chicken
child
suit.
molester.
Chicken suit.
Cluck,
I don't
cluck.
know. I don't know what my preferred song of choice would be. Probably be would definitely be something
Every day
Kanye
I'm
West.
shuffling.
Not
In the
no,
chicken
no.
suit.
Yeah.
Have you seen Magic Mike?
I haven't yet.
You should.
You
I want to.
must
It's
watch
educational.
Magic.
I think
It
over
is.
Christmas break I'm gonna read 50 Shades of Grey and watch Magic Mike.
Holy.
Be a,
Simultaneously?
be a middle-aged
Get
housewife.
get your estrogen levels tested too,
Yeah,
huh?
I will. I definitely will,
Goodness
man.
gracious.
Get in touch with my feminine side. Let's see. I'm gonna.
Cotton
get back
Eye
to you.
Joe?
I'm not gonna dance to Cotton Eye Joe. I'm gonna get back to you on that one though.
What about that rock and roll part 2? Da-na-na-na-na-na. Hey, da-na-na-na-na. I can see you dancing to that one.
No. Let's go around the table. What would you guys dance to if you had the option?
Oh, that's
tough.
a really hard
Well,
question.
I have once given a drunken lap dance to a girl in my room.
Oh,
and I
shoot.
danced to "It's Hot in Here," which was really
Nice.
cliche.
Nice.
Really cliche, but it was a bit ridiculous.
I think I might do Good Vibrations by the Beach Boys. I don't know how I dance to it, but I sure.
Yeah.
That's
I
my
was gonna
favorite
say,
song
that
of
would
all
be-
time. I
Oh
think.
no, I would dance to Apache.
Oh. Rooster in my Rari.
Oh,
Any Waka
probably
Flocka. I feel like that's hate sex
Can't
music.
Heat by
Isn't there
Jamiroquai.
isn't there a Sesame
Oh.
Street character called Waka Flocka?
I don't think so.
No, I definitely
think
don't
you
think
made
so.
that
Waka
up.
Waka?
Oh my god.
I think that's a Muppet thing
yeah,
that Waka Waka. I think Fonzie says it.
Also a song.
Not
by
Fonzie.
Shakira.
I would
What's
dance
the-
to some Lil Boosie.
Fozzie.
if I had
Fozzie.
to-
Oh yeah.
What would you dance to?
Free Boozy.
Lil Boosie.
Okay, what would you guys dance to if you were exotic dancers?
Can't Heat, Jamiroquai, no question.
Nice.
Get a little Napoleon Dynamite in there. You know, a little throwback.
Ooh.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Kimberly Cole.
You
make me
wanna-
wanna definitely dance to that.
Oh, well, yeah.
I mean, I actually think
Or-
I strip.
Maybe
take-
Whip It
I
by
take it-
Devo and
I
involve
take-
some props.
I take it back. It's going to have to be My Goodies.
Ooh,
Yeah,
by
yeah.
Sierra.
Of course.
What about Ride by Sierra?
Ooh, that music video.
Yeah, it's insane.
That's a
Yeah.
really good music video.
It is.
Actually,
It's a great music video. I'm gonna have to go with My Goodies because it's a favorite, but Ride is a close second.
Did you know it used to be called Ride It, but they had to take the it off? YouTube
I did not
wouldn't
know
allow
that.
it.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Wouldn't allow it.
Yep, wouldn't allow it.
Well, I'm really trying to polish up my lap dancing game, so if you'd like a free one this weekend,
Again, that's
541 218-3863. I'm not kidding. So, let's get to Velvet Victories. My favorite part of the show. Alex, you seemed a little premature with your Velvet Victory call, so I'm gonna let you
Easy,
start us
dude.
off, dude.
What?
I'm gonna let you start us off.
Oh, okay. Yeah, last night, something I've been really hoping for a long time. I got retweeted by Clipper Darrell, who is probably the biggest, best fan in the National Basketball Association. Goes to every Clipper home game, extremely loud. I'll pull him up on my computer, but Clipper Darrell is a legend. He's got like 10,000 followers on Twitter as just a fan of the Clippers. He's not,
So it's like a Spike Lee.
yeah, except for he's not a celebrity, he's just a dude. He's just a dude that goes to games. Wait, I do that.
He's also retweeted me before.
Really? I'd never been retweeted, and I always wanted to. He goes to every game, and he sits in the same seat. He wears his red, white, and blue suit. He's got like a red, white, and blue BMW and all this stuff. And last night, I tweeted at him about being, one of the few Clippers fans in attendance at the Blazer game. And he retweeted me, and I got some new followers, Clippers fans. Clippers won. Just Clipper Nation.
nice.
Okay, I don't think that Smiles and
I know that wasn't
Yeah.
cool for you guys, but that was cool
Vel-
for me, all right?
Velvet Victories are anything that was really cool that happened since the last time we were together.
Okay.
We always try to keep it like, in terms of sexual relations or relationships with somebody else, like if you had a date that went well or something like that. But it's been pretty stagnant lately, so it's usually just about grades and the weather. So if you guys had anything good happen, the floor is yours.
Okay, so last week when I was on the show, I couldn't think of a very good Velvet Victory, but can I use one that I could have used last week?
Oh yeah.
Is that cool?
Go for
Okay,
it.
cool. So
If you don't use it, you lose it.
right? I went to the game in Seattle against the Huskies, and so after we lost, which we don't talk about,
No.
we went to this bar that's pretty close to the stadium called Cowgirls. It's a great place in Seattle. If you have a chance to go to this bar. again, cowgirls. So fun.
Sounds like something straight out of Coyote Ugly.
Okay, this bar is like exactly like the movie Coyote Ugly.
Right
all
on.
the girls dress up and they dance on the bar, and it was Halloween weekend, so they were all dressed up. It was really fun. Anyway, so us and a big group of friends all got this big table, and we're all sitting around, and you know, one of the girls came up and started like dancing for us and stuff, and she offered me a shot, and I was like, well, I don't have cash, so do you take cards? And she was like, no, I don't, I'm sorry. And I was like, okay, well, you're super hot, and I'd buy one from you, but I do not have any cash. And then she was like, oh, thank you, you're sweet. And then she made this old guy behind me buy me a shot.
Nice.
And then she danced for us, so it was fun.
Velvet
Yeah.
victory.
Victory indeed. Free shot and a dance. It was
pretty
cool.
victorious, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
that's
awesome.
cool. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Emily Smiles, what you got?
I honestly, nothing good ever happens to me.
Oh,
Nothing good ever
Oh
happens
my
to me.
gosh.
That's true.
you're fishing right now.
I'm not.
For
I'm really
compliments.
not.
Hey.
I don't.
Have a great day.
Thank you.
If you'd like to have a date tonight with Leslie Smiles Miles, please feel free to call 541-737-4962, the KB Girl Request Line. We need to cheer this girl up, people.
Well, maybe, I don't know, maybe it's karma because you're like, I don't ever talk to anyone first.
Okay, maybe I'm just like, I possibly think.
Maybe you're putting up the wall.
I think maybe.
Take that wall
I've
down.
been told that before.
Take that wall down, Smiles.
She's got the wall up because
So
yeah.
harsh.
Let's call up
It's a
Ronald
loser.
Reagan and knock down that Berlin Wall.
I think the Berlin Wall is a little.
Great.
That's overstepping.
Okay.
I think with the
Sorry.
analogies. It's okay.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Kyle?
Let's see. I got to hang out with some really cool peeps last Friday at Block. Some of the coolest girls,
That was
and
a
I really
great night.
made a new
So
friend.
fun.
Great night.
That was really fun. That was enjoyable. Let's see.
And it was 6 a.m.
After block at Sophie Hannah's was pretty fun.
That was fun.
When we just shotgun beers at
While
2
you
a.m.
yeah.
That's what we
Right.
I fell asleep.
The cuddle
Comes
poof will
out.
get you.
The
I
cuddle
fell
poof
asleep.
always wins. I literally closed my eyes and I opened them and it was 6:30 in the morning. I swear to God I blinked.
I didn't,
And I fell asleep,
I didn't nickel for
sitting
every
in a
time that
chair.
happened.
What about you, Burke Dog?
Kind of between two.
Oh, you can say both. I might say another one.
Okay. Well, I'm kind of copying you. I live tweet my show on Sunday nights, and I was playing Holy Water by The Game, and he retweeted me.
The game.
The Game,
What?
so that's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
And then got asked out on a date by someone I really like.
On Twitter?
Nice.
Or in
No,
real life?
Yeah,
Via
All right.
text?
real life.
Let me
Text
get,
message?
Yeah,
Phone call?
not in the same city.
Facebook
so
message?
Text, yeah. Okay.
Page you?
all
Yeah,
right.
actually paged me.
Really? That's awesome.
All right, Burke. I gotta ask. Do you think it's cheesy when dudes ask girls out on dates via social media?
If you don't have their phone
Yes.
I think Twitter's a
you
big
can
no.
Maybe have the guts to ask for their phone number.
Right.
This guy was poking me on Facebook,
Oh, I love.
Oh, that's
poking.
such a bad way to go.
Yeah.
I hate poking.
It's a
and he
lost art.
told me I needed to come up to see him so we could quote unquote settle this poke war.
Oh my.
I don't know what he meant by that. I don't know if I
Poke it
want to
out.
know
Sounds
what he
like he's
meant by
gonna
that.
finish it.
But
that's
yeah, it
weird.
will not happen actually. So,
Yeah, that's a
yeah.
bad strategy.
Yeah.
What
not
about a
good.
Facebook message?
That's what it was.
Oh.
Yeah. So
What about a Facebook message not in such a...
if you're asking for
Yeah.
their number and state your intentions, I think that's all right.
Okay. But not like
But-
straight up Facebook message like, do you want to go out on a date with me? And you ask them straight up via Facebook.
Yeah, since it's weird.
Yeah, okay.
It's like I'm not on online dating. I'm on Facebook.
Good to know.
Okay. Well, Smiles, Smash, Burks, thanks for joining us. I had a
Thanks
lot
for
of fun
having
today.
us.
hope
I had
you
a
guys
lot of
did too.
fun.
Yes,
I learned a
it was
lot.
awesome.
I learned a lot too.
I'm a little
some things I
discouraged.
didn't really want to
ruining your
learn.
guys' lives.
You might have.
I'm sorry.
You might have.
I didn't mean to.
Hey, you know what? Sometimes the truth, it's harsh. You know, it's very harsh. Alex, any closing thoughts?
Shh. Discouraged.
Any positive closing
No,
thoughts?
I'm just kidding.
That's pretty negative.
No, I'm excited. Oh, yeah. Closing thoughts. Benny, my good friends Benny and Ryan are coming down from Portland tonight. There's a Beavers
excited.
basketball game tonight. Going to the coast this weekend. So, I mean,
Are they coming to the coast?
no, but they're going to be here. And I'm just happy. It's been great. It's been a great weekend.
Are you?
I am just jazzed. fast.
Don't you have a
Like,
dance you're going to tonight too?
Yeah, we do. We have our fraternity house dance tonight.
There you go.
So I'm going to that. Yeah.
You have got a great looking weekend, my friend.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm jealous, and I'll be living vicariously through you.
All right. Don't do that.
I'll be your shadow. Okay, I think that's about all we have. This is DJ Heartbreaker and Quit Playing Games. Thank you for joining us, tuning in, calling in, tweeting in, being a part of our show today. We will see you next week, and we want you to have a good weekend, spread love, and embrace controversy. We'll see you next week.